This what I'm going to do now is called the Cut and Crease eyeshadow. It can be done loads and loads of different ways with lots of different colours. I'm actually going to try it with some like blues because Olivia's got lovely blue eyes. I'm going to use sellotape. Do you mind me putting sellotape on your face? And you don't have to use sellotape, but it's all I've got in the house at the moment. So this is what you do. You line it up with the outer corner of the eye and the end of the brow near it. You can see this is what I've done, and make sure that this bit is tightly rubbed down. Okay, so does that feel uncomfortable? Is that alright?
That's okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to use a eyeshadow base. Recently started using these. I never used to bother. I used to put a little bit of foundation or concealer on the eye with powder, which always gave a really good base for me, but I have started to use it and it does seem to hold the shadow quite well. This one's called Art Deco. Okay, so just to make extra sure that that's going to be alright, I'm going to powder it as well. I've gone all over the lid right up to the brow with a powder, a pressed or loose powder. So this gives me a really good base to work with. It helps you to blend. If you go straight onto the eye without putting anything on the eye, you will find that it's very hard to blend because you get oils and all sorts of things going on, so you need a lovely smooth surface. We look at where Olivia's crease is on her eye, and yeah, she's just got them open slightly, which is perfect, and I'm going to draw, if you could close it for me now, okay, so I'm going to draw with this black liner. Any black liner is fine, and it doesn't have to be 100% perfect because we're going to blend with it. So there we go. Right, we have 3 colours in this palette. We've got the dark, the medium and the light. I'm going to start off with the darkest colour. Close your eye for me, and I'm going to just draw over it and blend into the black, so that what happens is the black is underneath the blue, which will be the darkest part of it, and then as I move up the eye it's going to get lighter. So I have my darkest colour here, and I make sure that I'm going over the edge of the sellotape. Okay, and as I go up towards the brow, I'm now going to go with the medium blue, so that we're graduating the colour from dark to light as we go up. And we go with the silver on the very top of it. So I've gone from dark, medium to light. So my third colour, which is my lightest colour in the palette, is like a silver. I sometimes add a bit of white to it because it comes out, the contrast is really amazing. If you wet with a brush, you do get a stronger pigment. So I'm going to wet, and it's a smaller brush this time, so that I can draw onto the actual eyelid area. As you can see, you need a smaller brush because it's quite tricky, and this is almost like colouring in, because I'm actually, yeah, I've coloured that in perfectly. It's very easy to do. Could you open your eye for me, and then you can get right into the corner there, which looks really nice. Now at this stage, if you want, you can do some liner. I'm not really a huge fan of kind of these felt tip pen eyeliners. I normally use black eyeshadow with a wet brush, but this does have a super thin nib, which is quite good. So I'm going to do a nice liner. Now, because of the sellotape here, it's really easy for me to draw that line on because I can't really go wrong. And I'm going to go right across the eye. And look this way and down, down. Perfect. That's a really good way of getting into the inner corner of the eye, to look the other way and look down, whether you're doing it on yourself or on somebody else. So I'm going to add some mascara, and if you want you could use a fake lash now as well. Brow just a little bit. I'm obsessed with brows. There we go. So you brush them up. She has filled them in a bit. And then along. Kind of elongated the brow to match the shape of the shadow, as you can see there. This is the big reveal, so if I just turn your face slightly that way, I'm going to pull the tape from this way up, not the other direction. And there you go, look down for me. You see that absolutely perfect shape there. That's lovely, beautiful. And look back down again. That's nice. Because I don't really want to see that other smile. Whoa. No, back down. Yeah, just that. With your eyes. Yeah. A bit more profile. The other way. Lovely. And then, yeah. That is so lovely, that line. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see some more, subscribe here and share.